John Steele, tell me your company name.
KSM Electronics.
And how long have you been aware of the TMA?
Just recently.
Really? And my next question was, why haven't you considered joining, but since you just recently heard about
I
it?
think a lot of it is, it's geared towards smaller companies, smaller than my company.
What is your perception of who the TMA is geared for?
Well, in reviewing some of the material that I have, it seems as though it is geared towards the sheet metal fabrication industry and the tool making manufacturing.
How long have you been aware of TMA? You don't have to be specific. But
Yeah, about 6 years.
And why before now have you never considered joining the TMA?
I always had the perception it was only really for training, interns, and more for job shops, so we never looked into it.
Why do you think that the TMA provides value to Sieber and not to ErgoSeal?
They have more of a, like again, they're a job shop, so they may have some different needs. Where ErgoSeal, we have an engineered product that we sell to OEMs, so I don't know where they would fit in, even though we're in manufacturing.
What do you think the value propositions are?
Yeah, Kent actually went over this, so sorry Kent, if I can't repeat them. I don't remember them. I think one was education. I know one was like the human resources, I believe, which is something that I'm interested. And also the education, I said, I don't remember the other three.
There's multiple benefits, the HR, there's insurance.
Oh yeah, we're using that.
Yeah. So that benefits definitely is something you could take forward.
Absolutely. That was a big one. That's actually what got me to even think about.
Hello, Ray.
Hey, Jules.
Thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
I wanted to ask you how long you've been with the TMA.
BiLink has been a member organization of the TMA for 51 years.
Has anybody been active ever?
There were, I checked. The short answer is yes. I don't have the exact years, but at various times we did have different members of our company participate in either activities. No one's been active from the standpoint of joining the board, standing for office, any of those types of things, but we have at various times engaged in different activities that were going on through the TMA, not the least of which when we were putting a lot of apprentices through apprenticeship training, certainly we were engaged quite a bit with the TMA at that time.
If you had to describe the TMA to somebody else, what would be your elevator pitch?
You know, I know they've gone through the rebranding, and I know the new. It's no longer Tooling and Manufacturing Association, and maybe it's just because I've been in this business, close to 30 years that I still refer to it that way. I see it as the trade group, the advocate for the small manufacturing type company in the Chicago area. And when I think manufacturing, I still think tool and die and machining and molding and those types.
You're not as active as of a member as you have been in the past?
Out of fairness, I know you've asked me this question a few times in the past, and I haven't been comfortable with my answer because I haven't really thought it through, and I think I'm closer to the real answer now. The reality is, over the 51 years, BiLink as a company, and I can only speak to our own organization, we've changed and evolved a lot. When we first joined TMA, we were a single location tooling, progressive die building, metal stamping company based in Elmhurst with, at the time, probably 15 employees. Currently, we're close to 2,000 employees worldwide, 2 factories in China, 1 in Mexico, R&D site in Raleigh, and our business has changed. We've built from our roots. We're still a Chicago-based, family-owned business, but we've changed quite a bit over the years, and I think that's been more the reason for our drifting apart, if you will, from TMA. It's just because I feel we don't have as much in common with the members anymore.